right. Cam, can we please have a one-word snowman-themed prompt?
Coal.
Coal.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I don't think even as a joke I've ever gotten coal for the holidays.
Yeah, where do you get coal? Like, you have to buy it as, like, a joke gift, right?
I think the closest would be, like, barbecue charcoal.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Was it? I think coal was still featured in, like, the newest Mission Impossible movie. They were on a train that, like, still was powered by coal. It's like, that's not a thing anymore.
That's not festive enough. Hold on one second. Hey, welcome to the Overtalking Podcast with your hosts, Ken and CJ. Say hi, CJ.
Ho, ho, ho.
I played Santa. Santa said it for me.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, CJ. Play for you.
This is the show ho 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 where we talk over TV show ho hos and movies as chosen by our guests. And this week we watched Jack Frost, but not that one. Not the one you're thinking of. Not the Dead Dad one. It's the Killer Snowman 1997 Jack Frost. Oh, because it's the war on Christmas. The war on Christmas. That's right. Year 2. War on Christmas. We're back at it again. You guys asked for it. We're here to deliver some gifts.
I loved when we were in a text thread scheduling this that you described the original as the Dead Dad one. That was your go-to, your takeaway from the original.
That's all I remember. It was sad dead dad.
Sad dead dad. I don't think I remember. I don't know if I've seen that, or if I have, I don't remember a single thing. So even you saying it was the Dead Dad one, I was like, that must have been.
I think he comes inside for some Campbell's soup, and then he melts or something, or maybe that's just a Campbell's soup commercial. I think it's just a Campbell's soup commercial. Yeah.
Or SpawnCon in the movie.
Oh, maybe. Hey, let's bring on our guest. Who's with you over there?
He's sitting right next to me. It's Cameron.
Oh, hey. Hi. Say hi, Cameron.
Hi, Cameron.
Say hi, Cameron. Hi, Cameron.
How you guys doing today on this fine Friday? I don't even know. Who knows what day it's supposed to be when you're releasing it? I know there's some
could be
stuff
any day that anyone's listening to it. Thanks for joining us again, Cam.
Yeah, I'm doing better now.
Oh, yes, that's what I like to hear. I'm doing too. It's gonna be a weird episode though because I think I watched the wrong Jack Frost.
God,
oh, no.
We sent you an IMDb link that linked to the specific movie.
And I specifically said not the Dead Dad one.
I think I understood that as the Dead Dad one. And I was like, that sounds really scary. So we'll try to get through the episode. We'll see how it goes. How's that sound?
Okay.
I think that might be even more fun. I'd love to hear which one you watched instead.
This would be the second recording in a row for me of someone not watching the correct movie.
Oh, someone really did that?
Yeah, our guest Steve. I think he's confused.
Yeah.
Oh my! He's a doctor. He's confused. I would not want to go to him. Oh my goodness!
A doctor,
kind of scary
of cars.
He's a confused individual.
Interesting.
From what I remember, though, I don't think he was the only confused individual on that episode. So I
don't recall. So anyway,
what was the one you watched? Oh, yeah. Do we want to do the thing where I give you a 37-second synopsis of the movie?
I guess first question, did yours also suck, the one you watched?
No, actually, the Jack Frost movie that you told me not to watch that I might have watched is like one of my favorites.
You did say that.
I do enjoy it.
When you chose Jack Frost, did you think it was the Dead Dad one?
No, because before I saw the picture of it, and because I know there's a nice snowman on the other one, and there's like a snowman with really like his teeth showing. Like I figured it was a different one, but I was too scared to watch it.
We can take a quick break. We can break off a quick icicle and take a little bit. We'll be right back in the Overtalking Podcast.
One cold night, science and evil collide. Oh yeah. Now, a serial killer is on the loose.
We hadn't even tested the acid on an amoeba, let alone a human cell. This is a disaster.
Look, I just saw something that doesn't belong in this world, and it's out there killing my friends. Now tell me what it is. Jack Frost.
And he's giving cold-blooded a whole new meaning. Hell. has just frozen over.
And we're back on the Ho 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 Overtalking Podcast, joined once again by returning guest Cameron.
Hey.
And we're talking about Jack Frost, not the dead dad one, the spooky, scary one from 1997. Hopefully. We'll see. Cam, we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock for you to describe for whatever movie you watched. That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely.
Ready, go.
All right. The movie I watched, a dad sadly passes away and dies.
Okay, no, that's not it.
After that, he comes back to life as a snowman to bond with his son.
Well, he does come back in this one.
But it's not a dad.
You still have 10 seconds left.
Oh, but the other Jack Frost movie is about a killer snowman. And that's all I'm going to say about that one because I don't really know much else.
Hey, that's about it.
I'll do a quick summarization because apparently I'm the only one who followed the total plot here. A rapist, I think, is caught, and
is that really what?
I didn't get that at all from it. He was a dead dad who came back to life.
No, that's not the right one. I'm pretty sure because he caught him with his pants down, literally coming out of the woods. So unless he was just literally taking a leak,
peeing. I thought he was just taking a leak there.
Well, I don't know. I would have thought that too if later on in the movie he didn't literally rape someone as a snowman. But
I didn't get there.
We'll get to that in a second as well. Anyway, some guy is caught who is very, very bad and is put in jail, and he's being sent to jail after being convicted. But there's a crazy crash, and he is mixed with some chemicals and somehow mixes into the snow and is able to basically Alex Mack himself around as both water and a full snowman. And so he's a killer snowman. He's trying to seek revenge for people who put him in.
Who's Alec Mack, by the way?
Yeah, now you got to do 30 seconds on who that is.
Okay, so Alex Mack was a Nickelodeon show in the 90s. She Capri Sunned herself a lot.
Wait, 30 seconds on what Capri Sunning is. Is that a term new kids use?
So you know
Terminator
the drink?
2 is what she did. And
wow. Keep going. In another movie to reference.
This is like some more Inception shit. I can't
go much deeper, unfortunately. Liquid meddling? I don't know.
Okay, I gotcha. But Sandman.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, Sandman.
From Spider-Man. But it's not just any chemicals, it's acid, they say. So it's not just, it's like, what is this, TMNT, The Secret of the Ooze?
I thought it was just really cold water. It wasn't just really
there's
cold
your
water.
extra layer of another reference of a movie we could go down.
Love it.
No, it was because the scientist later, he specifically uses the term acid. And that's why the murderer, serial killer, whatever, convict gets, he says, he sees that like a canister is going to explode, and he says, well, this is going to hurt. And then acid explodes onto him and melts him into the snow, and he dissolves into the snow, and then it's revealed like that gave him superpowers to, now he has control over his corporeal form.
Ooh, it's a big word. I don't know that one. But, oh man, I lost it.
Knowledge.
I was going to say,
might be incorporeal at that point, though.
Full disclosure, towards the second half of the movie, you know how when you like hover over like the thing that shows how far you are, you can see like a small caption of it.
Uh-huh.
So I kind of just like lugged along there and just kind of fastly saw what happened. But I got the gist of it.
I don't think you missed much.
They were pretty good. Just full disclosure on that.
That I'm not surprised, Cam, but CJ, I am surprised that you didn't think this movie was hilarious.
Oh yeah, I mean it's really bad. So I did laugh at parts. I think I also watched it at 1.3 times speed.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean there's like legit jokes in there that, especially towards the end, there's like one-liners that are just so over the top that
I would say those are lowercase j jokes, pretty bad.
On the platform I watched it on, I was hoping there was a 2-3 times speed, but it wasn't on Tubi. That's where I found it.
There's a Chrome extension that no matter what service you're watching it on.
No way.
Yes, I didn't know that.
I just discovered this recently after talking to a friend of the show, Lauren Showen, who says that she frequently watches things at increased speed. It's like, oh, of course. Why haven't I Googled this before? So now it works no matter what service I'm using. It'll increase the speed.
You ever feel bad about doing that? Like, why am I even doing this? Like,
no.
I'm not even looking to enjoy this. I just want to get through it.
For this one, I definitely was just trying to get through it. I knew I was not going to enjoy it. It sucks.
But it sucks in a fun way. I just want to throw that out there.
I agree. I say it sucks, but it was funny because it's so bad.
It was okay.
Okay, had either of you seen this before? I don't think I know the answer, but
no, absolutely not. I had no clue.
So we have
this one.
We have a running list for the War on Christmas. The War on Christmas. And this was on there. CJ and I both added random stuff, and I was just trying to think of anything new for this year. I had not seen this in maybe 15 years, and I'm not even sure I watched it all the way through the first time, but I had watched it originally as part of some Sven Gulli broadcast. Do you guys know who Sven Gulli is?
Yeah, I used to watch that all the time on the CW. Was
Local legend.
Yeah, exactly. He's for those who don't know, he's a Chicago-based horror movie host on like WGN or I forget it where.
UIC was it? I can't remember think anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's on
but yeah, I remember it being interesting. I just remember the killer snowman, and I was like, oh well, okay, that might fit. But yeah, this is the first time I actually sat down and watched all the way through it. And yes, it is not a good movie. It is definitely very low budget effects. It's a guy in a foam snowman suit running around with a voice to die for, literally.
I like the voice. I actually like the guy who played Jack Frost, too. I thought he actually had some acting chops. I don't know who he is, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, he was okay. Okay, one of the jokes that I'm referencing, Ken, that it's littered with is he's in his snowman form. There's an awful person, this dad in town, is outside of his house smoking. The snowman asks like if he can get a light or a cigarette, basically. Ends up, the dad freaks out, grabs an axe because he wants to chop whoever this voice is and protect himself. The snowman grabs it for him, shoves the axe handle ways down his throat. Does not use the axe to chop him up, just chokes him with the handle in like one piece down his esophagus, and then says, I was just axing you for a smoke or something like that.
Which, by the way, did he even actually ask for a cigarette? I'm not even sure that setup was there.
I think it was the first thing he said to him. I'm pretty sure.
But man, what a way to kill somebody with an axe is just to put handle ways down your throat.
That was the best.
Piece.
You see him grab the axe, you hear something happen off screen, and then you see him with the axe down his throat. You would have just totally expected him to like decapitate him or something with it. Awesome. I love it.
I did appreciate we get a decapitation within the first half hour of the movie. Which maybe it was like it felt quick, but again, I was watching it at 1.3. But I was like, okay, good. We're getting to the murders pretty early on, which is what I want from a movie like this. And
you get 2 decapitations for one.
I was hoping for a character build up on that guy. I want to know more about Billy,
the bully that dies.
Well, but the best part was though, like after his head gets after the decapitation, like you see them at the scene, like taking him away, and then his head's just in a bag, and
just
he
like
just comes across screen.
Yeah, he's decapitated via sled, like one of those old school like metal blade wooden sleds.
Yeah, and Jack Frost basically pushed the kid, but this little kid who's supposed to be, I think, much younger but looks like 12, is blamed for pushing him. And then some other kid who happened to be sledding, with a Rosebud sharp sled, and
I get that reference.
Decapitates Billy, and somehow this little kid gets totally blamed for the death, even though, like, how could you possibly? It's obviously an accident, if anything.
He's the sheriff's kid, and the sheriff is like,
right.
The kid was like, he's like 16, and my kid's 8. Like, what do you mean he pushed him? That didn't happen. Yeah. He has 100 pounds on him.
How sharp would that blade have to cleanly cut through and sever someone's head?
I know. It was great, and it flies in the air. Yeah, I did love that part where you just see it in a bag being walked. And then one of the cops is just like kicking snow over the blood in the snow to
Let's just cover this up.
God. Speaking of the blood, I don't know, at the beginning there was that one guy who was driving the not the armored truck or whatever it was, the paddy wagon or something.
Yeah.
He is all the blood just looked like
it's ketchup.
Oh, it's horrible. They didn't even like try to make it look like anything. Like you knew it was like Heinz 57 or something like that.
Right. Not even the like Halloween store fake blood, just fully ketchup. It was like the way it was like thick,
and the way it was smeared was like this is not what blood would do.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. So I mean, to keep going along with the plot line here, then so Billy is dead, and the rest of Billy's family is also now about to be involved. I think the next two people that Jack Frost kills are the dad and the mom of Billy.
Yeah.
The dad is the one who got the axe down the throat.
Yeah. Deserves it, by the way. They set up this character as being a piece of shit. And I was like, thank God. Who did not deserve it is the mom. Being married to this abusive husband, trying to like just be she's just so nice the entire movie, and then they kill her next. I was like, no.
Can we talk about the things that led up to her death? Because she wanted to not think about her son's death, and she's like, maybe we should put the lights on the tree. And the dad's like, no, the kid just died, which I guess is, kind of makes sense, but still, he's a piece of shit.
He sucks.
And then later on, she's in the house alone because the dad is outside getting killed. And she's walking around, she sits down, she looks over at the tree, and the tree is totally made up now at this point. And then Jack Frost kills her and smashes her face in with a bunch of ornaments. But I want to take a step back. Jack Frost came in and decorated that whole tree on his own?
I think the tree was decorated, but she said, like, why don't we turn the lights on?
Oh, turn them on?
I think.
Okay.
And then earlier in the movie, she says that she's always wanted to be the star on top of a Christmas tree. So they're like, well, let's make that her death.
I miss all these little
extra
things in there.
I can imagine also a movie like this doesn't have like, I mean, obviously the director should know this, but like there's probably people like fact checking things and making sure like that, things make sense and whatnot. I don't know
is
if they
like
have that
someone's job is continuity
in this one. Yeah, I don't know if there's a continuity. Maybe there was a chaos guy that they hired to like make sure things don't match up at all.
I for sure expected it was like, okay, she's gonna get killed via being hung on the Christmas tree because she said that earlier. They're literally turn her into the star. But what was really intense was taking her face. She was standing, bending her over, and smashing her face repeatedly into a box of ornaments.
That was pretty brutal.
I honestly
Each time
think
she came up, she had more in her face.
Still be alive. Yeah. I don't think that would have killed her.
Oh no,
that's
why it's gruesome. It's just painful. Yeah. At least the dad, it was just like one quick like he just swallowed the axe whole like a Scooby-Doo character.
There's no blood in that one. I don't think.
No.
Yeah. But this was just like, Jesus, the mom did not deserve to die, and then she dies in like one of the more gruesome ways.
Well, if you think that's bad, just wait. Because continuing with the family, there is someone else in this family who is the daughter/sister of Billy, who is just the horniest girl in town.
American Pie she's in, right?
Yeah.
Yes, this launched her career.
Oh, that's why. It's her first movie, you think, then?
Yeah.
Also, as far as we can tell, the only girl in town. This town consists of 10 people.
Seems like it, yeah. Which is great for that other dude who wants to have sex with her.
Yeah, the one boy in town. Or the guy.
I thought that was their brother,
No, her brother is killed.
Oh, you're right, Billy. I thought she had a second brother, though.
Yeah. No, I don't think she's trying to have sex with her brother.
It's not an Alabama story.
This movie's weird, but it doesn't go quite that far.
But murder.
Well, even worse. So there is a funny scene before we get to the part that I'm alluding to where those two are about to like get intimate. And they are coming out of the cold for some reason into the sheriff's house.
I wondered that same thing. Like, what are they? Why are they going to the sheriff's house for this?
No idea. I think just because that's a set that they already had while they were filming.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe it was supposed to be somebody else's house, and they were just like, "Well, we got to reuse this set. This is the only one."
I'm sure that's it. Yeah. But they're like getting undressed, but they came out of the cold and they have like 5 layers on each.
Yeah, that part
There's a
was
great
great.
scene of them taking off all of the different layers of clothes. It's so
and they're
funny.
both wearing like old school like long johns, like
Yes.
underwear underneath, buttoned all the way to the top. And then she's like, "Well, we'll hook up, but first I want some."
She wants a bunch of different things.
A bottle of red wine, which I'm not a wine guy, but as far as I could tell, it was like some rosé thing. It did not look like red wine, the thing he got.
No, that would look more closer to white. if anything.
Or like champagne or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very foamy. Which I don't think red wine is.
No.
Yeah, and she's drying her hair, so she can't hear what happens, and Jack Frost shows up.
And what was with their freezer?
Even beyond that.
Their freezer was just all like
Just
like
snow
Was
on
that
there,
Jack Frost in
basically,
the freezer?
I assume, because I think they show it.
that wasn't
after.
clear.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
There's a
now.
carrot to
Now I
imply, like,
gotcha.
He snuck
So
in.
the kid gets killed, or the boy gets killed, I should say. And one of the things that she requested is for him to draw her a bath too. And for some reason, she's blow drying her hair right before going into the bath. I don't understand.
That's a good
that.
point. Yep.
It seems counterintuitive. Just gonna have to do it again. But she goes into the bath, which is now liquid Jack Frost, and you just see a carrot floating in the water. And this is where it gets real bad. But he then becomes full Jack Frost, kind of around her, and is what appears to be smashing her into the wall in full Jack Frost form. But the carrot is no longer on his face. And
I did
you
not
have to
catch
think
that
about
part.
where the carrot is now, and it's kind of not great to think about. But that's how she dies, getting, I think, carrot raped to death.
Jesus. I thought it
Fun.
was smashing her head against the wall.
I like how they put didn't they put 2 armholes in the costume, so like her arms were going through the snowman too.
She's like in the snowman.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, fully actually naked while they filmed this too.
Oh yeah.
But the guy before she gets killed is killed in the kitchen because Jack Frost, we learn, can shoot icicles out of his body.
Pretty
so
cool.
That's how he dies. Is first getting shot in like the chest, but through a door. So then he's kind of like pinned to the door because it has an icicle there. And then we see the other side of the door's perspective, and we see the icicle go through his head because then little like brain matter comes out. And then the grossest part, which I did not expect from this movie, was like then the icicle kind of like Jack Frost takes it out of his head. But again, we're just seeing the other side of the door. And you see like brain and blood kind of like pulsate. So that like...
Yeah, why was it pulsating?
I guess because that would be like if he was still alive, like his body is still pumping
When
the
was
blood.
that?
through
Yeah,
it.
not your brain though.
Yeah, I don't know. That was pretty gross.
When was that? When the guy got
Yeah,
I don't
he
remember.
died.
I think it was probably
that.
halfway through when you're dragging the
scrubbing.
scroller along the
Yeah,
bottom of
but
the
it probably, I was also doing something else as well. Pretty sure I had both anime on one side and the movie on the other.
That's
and
the
was
way the
simultaneously
movie was
watching.
intended to be viewed.
Yeah.
And I was eating, so I was invested fully.
Yeah, I mean, there's another whole subplot about the military who made the initial chemical or whatever
That
or
was
acid
so bad.
that
Like whoever
melted
like
him.
was
I don't
like
know.
decided like that was gonna
Yeah.
be like their,
Part of
like,
it.
part of it, and like the best backstory to have on why this was happening. I mean,
But like half of the actors in this movie, I felt like I recognized. Like definitely the horny girl from American Pie, but the sheriff looked familiar.
Oh, he
The,
looked really
like scientist
familiar.
guy looked really familiar.
yeah, I didn't.
I don't
didn't
know
look
from
up
where,
who
though.
his name was. I didn't look up anything else. But yeah, I thought the main sheriff looked pretty familiar. I thought he looked like the guy. I know it's not him, but he looked like the janitor from Scrubs. But I knew it wasn't him. But he did look
not.
familiar as well.
I think there's just a lot of well-known character actors in this movie. Which
The more you go
I don't know.
through this movie, the more I mean, I didn't fully watch it, but I did fully watch it at the same time. It wasn't a good movie. It did kind of suck, CJ.
Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, no,
it's not a good
really
movie,
bad.
but
yeah.
like clearly there's like interesting things in it that are
There's some good
funny.
one-liners.
I don't know.
Oh man, there was another one-liner that it was like a retort from something that was really funny, but I couldn't remember.
That-
it.
I mean,
It
yeah,
doesn't make it
That basically
good.
becomes the only way Jack Frost talks is via one-liner jokes, like
Yes.
puns.
Yeah.
But yeah, so then like okay, how are they going to kill this guy? Oh, well, heat is bad. Surely we can like set him on fire and that will kill him. No. What we learn, the way we learn that what actually kills him is that earlier in the movie, the sheriff's son is making some goop in a pot. You see like cookies and marshmallows next to it. And before the sheriff goes off to work, he's like, "Oh, Dad, I made you breakfast or something." And both the parents are kind of like, "Oh yeah, it's great kid, that's great." and he's like, like humoring the boy, and takes out a Ziploc bag, and the boy puts just like black sludge in a Ziploc bag. Or like, I have no idea what the fuck that is.
I don't know.
And later in the movie, somehow Jack Frost ends up eating it.
Yeah, I missed that part.
No,
but
did he eat it or did he get it thrown on him, right? Did he get it thrown on him? He threw it in the back. They were in the car, and Jack Frost was in the back, and he throws the bag at him.
That's right. And then Jack Frost goes crazy and is like, ah! And then clearly something is like melting him from the inside. And then the sheriff turns to the boy and was like, "What did you put in that thing?" And the boy says, "Well, I didn't want you to be cold, so I put antifreeze in the food."
It's the best.
His dad would have died if he ended up eating it. That's so stupid.
I wish I had watched that part with you, CJ.
Going back, God, that was my favorite part of the movie.
That was my favorite part of the movie too.
Wait, which part are you talking about?
So stupid.
No, I think
the reveal that this kid put antifreeze in
my
this
favorite
thing.
part of the movie was that whole scene when he was making that damn concoction. What was his mom thinking? That thing was gross. Like I thought, like, make cookies or something with your kid.
Yeah.
The kid's acting. It was, oh my God, he said one thing and it's just like, wow, it's really bad. And
also,
that's why I felt like this kid was supposed to be a lot younger than the cast.
And the mom said, remember when he gives him the bag to put his sludge in and he was like, "I'm going to take it to work." The mom says, under her breath, the mom says like she doesn't say chicken, but she says something that's like, "Oh, you chicken." Did you hear that at all in there?
Oh, yeah, called him like a coward or something.
Coward.
Yeah,
That's exactly what it was.
Right.
He's like, "You coward."
Yeah.
Can you imagine if he just eats it and he dies?
He
dies right there.
Would fucking die.
And then it ends up being a murder thing where the kid ends up giving everyone the stuff and everyone dies because the kid put antifreeze in it. How crazy would that be?
So I mean, let's fast forward a little bit more just to get to the end of the movie. They realize, antifreeze can kill Jack Frost, hopefully. Yeah. And so they more or less, in a big final showdown between the sheriff and Jack Frost stabs the sheriff a couple of times, but apparently he's okay enough to fight back.
It's like one time with an icicle, which he makes him bleed at least. Yeah, he draws blood.
He definitely punctured. Completely. Yeah, but they fill up a whole truck bed full of antifreeze, and then
Oh, is that what it was? I thought it was a hot tub because it would melt.
It's like the back of a pickup truck.
Was it just antifreeze in there?
Just straight up antifreeze.
Okay, I thought it was like one of them redneck hot tubs.
Which I want to say, yes, that makes sense. That antifreeze would, I am on board with that logic. But the fucking way it's revealed is that this boy almost poisoned his dad to death.
I love it.
It's so stupid.
Wait, then the kid gets baptized in the antifreeze. Wouldn't that kill him?
That's what I wanted to get to.
Might not kill him. Wouldn't it hurt? It definitely would be good. 5 dunks the kid got.
They have a big wrestle between the sheriff and Jack Frost in that giant vat of antifreeze, and they're rolling around, and he is fully punctured and bleeding. And is it okay to mix antifreeze in like an open wound like that,
or just the fact of getting it in your eyes, like dunking your head in antifreeze? No, it's not
literally
okay.
Rolling around in it, and then you got to bring the kid in too because a bit of the Jack Frost got on the kid.
An arm falls out, and they're like, "Oh, the arm is still alive," and so
dunk him.
The arm
over
wraps
and over
around the boy, and so they just lift the boy up and dunk him. He baptizes him in the back of the truck.
I like how we're being this is not realistic. There, and then there's a snowman that's going around killing people. We're not being like, well, that's not realistic.
I am on board with the rules of the movie. I am on board with antifreeze kills him. That makes sense to me. But it's just it would have been. There's so many other ways to discover. And. The hardware store is featured multiple times throughout the movie. So we know there's this guy that owns a hardware store and owns all these supplies and owns antifreeze. So like they could have fought him and they like break through the window and he gets hit, but like something like that. But like the fact that they were like, no, the way we reveal it is the boy put some, which again, if he's like supposed to be an 8-year-old boy, yeah, what kind of mom did not see him grab a bottle of like green liquid and start dumping some of it into this pot?
You got to move past it because it's just fun.
It's
just. I mean, what do you expect from a movie with a killer snowman?
If you could pick a different way
out of him,
for him to like have like his kryptonite, what would you want it to be?
Like a fight in the store or something like that.
No, I'm saying like okay, so, like fire. Like what would you have preferred if it was an antifreeze?
No,
that would
I
kill
like
him?
No, he likes that.
Oh,
it
you
was
do like
Yes,
antifreeze.
I like that. I think it makes sense.
He just didn't like the way it was revealed that was the weakness.
Yeah.
Right?
I would
Yes,
like,
correct. Yeah.
What about if he was like in front of the car and the guy's like, "Oh, I can't see. There's something in my way," so turns on the wipers and then like shoots out on him. Is that what the antifreeze goes in, or no?
No.
Never mind. That's something completely different.
That's windshield wiper fluid.
We do the same thing.
You like some windshield wiper fluid does have like similar properties.
Properties.
To de-ice your windshield, but yeah. But I just
Yeah, I guess that's really weird. Now you're thinking about some kid put antifreeze in his dad's like mishmash, and that's what ended up doing.
Why was it easily accessible? Like he just immediately was like, "Oh, Dad needs to be warm. Antifreeze."
Yeah, he didn't want his dad to freeze to death because it's cold out. I think that's fair.
And I love the mixture of the movie with the like various forms of fake snow throughout the like town, like the snowman competition. Nobody's breath is showing on camera. It's clearly like some June day or whatever.
It was definitely like 70 degrees
Yeah.
like the whole time or something.
They tried to film somewhere that had snow. They filmed at Big Bear, and it was supposed to be snowy, but it was like a very inclemently warm time there.
Warm day.
Where's Big Bear?
Yeah.
Up in the mountains.
One day. It
Somewhere,
probably
yeah.
took one day to film the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true. They had like maybe 3 to 4 different set pieces.
All right. Well, while we're getting to the nitty gritty of it, why don't we maybe see who knows the most about what we watched? Because it's time for.
Hey, you know that?
Synced perfectly with it. That was
wow.
impressive.
That was good. That's right. It's the trivia portion of our show where we pit our guests and CJ head to head to see who knows the most about what we watched. Cam, CJ, are you two ready?
I hope you mixed in both Jack Frost movie questions.
Really quick, the town's name is Snowminton.
Oh, wait, for real?
Snowminton.
Spelled
Yeah.
Snowmonton.
I thought that was their last name, no?
That's the name of the town. So if you say it
name
really
of it-
fast, it sounds like Snow Mountain, but it's Snowminton.
No, it sounds like Snowman Town.
Did they
Snowman
ever
Town.
say it, or did you just see a sign?
You see a sign
Oh, I didn't
when
see
the
that.
sheriff goes to the police station. Anyway,
Yeah, they do say it too.
that was one of the few notes I wrote down was the town was called Snowminton.
Snowminton.
I could have done without the whole FBI thing too. That guy's beard like scared me a little. It was like
looked
too
fake.
manicured and fake. Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
But anyways, I'm ready to win this bitch.
All right,
let's do it.
Let's do it. First question: true or false? The actor who played human Jack Frost also voiced and manned the snowman.
True.
True, because the voice is the same, but man, yeah, I did not realize he would be in the costume.
I said true.
Yeah, also true.
Well, it's true. Yeah,
All
he did it all.
right.
He was Jack Frost all throughout it.
Wait, so what was the question?
Every bit of it.
Like, what was he?
He was both the voice of the snowman and he puppeteered the snowman
He was
costume.
in the snowman outfit. Yeah,
Doesn't that make sense?
I mean, no, you don't need
it's
him to
not
be
necessary.
like, yeah, there's no requirement at all. You don't see his mouth moving. while he's
That's
talking.
actually really funny.
Right.
It's like, nah, get in there.
They wanted the same build on the guy.
Yeah.
All right, next question. How many sequels did this movie spawn?
At least one.
I'm gonna say so it doesn't count the original movie.
Now, how many sequels?
Right, so how many additional movies after
One.
this one?
Count of 3. Hold up a finger, like a number wise.
Sure.
Yeah, all right.
You say one. Yeah.
2, 3.
Just the one.
Well, that's right. Yeah, there's
Hey,
one
high
sequel.
five.
Can you read the title?
Well, that's the next question. So
Okay.
maybe you already know it, but we'll see. We'll let Cameron answer first then.
Yeah.
What is the Subtitle for Jack Frost 2. It's Jack Frost 2 : something, and it's multiple choice.
Yes.
Is it Jack Frost 2 : Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman? Is it Jack Frost 2 : Hell Freezes Over? Jack Frost 2 : Jack Strikes Back? Or Jack Frost 2 : Not Frosty?
What was
I can
the
go through them
second
again really quick.
What was this? Yeah,
was
go through them again.
A,
yeah.
Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. B, Hell Freezes Over. C, Jack Strikes Back. Or D, Not Frosty?
B.
Hell Freezes Over?
Yeah.
The correct answer is A, the longest subtitle.
That's correct. Yeah,
Oh,
CJ,
no.
Jack Frost 2 : Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman.
You're
Why?
just saying the plot of the fucking movie.
I know. That's just what
It's
it
the
is.
same
What do you
thing.
mean? Yeah.
You added revenge.
CJ is so upset about this.
It's so many weird choices to make.
Well, the
Whoa.
revenge is even the first movie. He's
If
getting
you
revenge
Yeah,
for
that's true.
being
What would your
incarcerated.
title
Like,
be? Or like slogan for it?
Like, I don't know. I wouldn't have made a second one, I guess is the answer. It's the same director, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he also
And
the
the
guy in the
sheriff's back in it,
snowman?
too.
Is he the snowman?
No, I don't
Yeah.
think
No.
so. I don't think so, at least.
The sheriff's back in it, though.
Yeah.
It's got I
Oh,
think,
really?
a lot of the same cast.
That's how you know
Yeah.
you're not really doing that great. You're like
Yeah.
gonna do a second Jack Frost.
I don't know. This movie did get a lot of like a cult following, I think.
Oh, really?
And I guess, hey, it's money, right?
Yeah, well, money's always an
Wants a
important
job.
thing in life.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Next question. True or false? Christopher Allport, who played the sheriff, was killed in real life by snow.
Whoa. What? I'm going to say true because you're asking it as a question, and I have to know the details.
Man, I'll just say false because CJ didn't pick it.
Well, Cam, you are wrong.
Ah, damn.
CJ is right.
Yeah, that'd be a weird thing to say if it wasn't
Like, no,
a thing.
He's still alive.
One of these days, I should just make up some crazy bullshit
Yes,
and
you
put it
should.
as true or false.
Wait,
So that's-
what the hell?
Yeah.
So yeah, he
Please
was
tell the story.
skiing after making Jack Frost 2, sometime after making Jack Frost 2, skiing with some people somewhere, and he died in an avalanche.
Wow.
Are you kidding?
No, that's real.
Some like
That's a gruesome way to
scary
go.
shit.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
they
wild.
got this thing you could wear and you could inflate it as the avalanche goes over, so like it gives you a pocket under the snow. You
Oh,
see
that's
that?
smart.
Huh.
That's scary as hell.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah. Well, that kind of leads me to my next question because they were planning on making Jack Frost 3 before he died. So what was
What's the tagline?
what was the subtitle for Jack Frost 3? It's Jack Frost 3 : Is it
not know
Jack
this.
Frost 3 Jack Be Nimble? Is it Jack Frost 3
good.
Jack Attack? Is it Jack Frost 3 Jackzilla? Or is it Jack Frost 3 Hell Freezes Over?
I was gonna say Jack Frost 3 The Avalanche, but that
Oh,
would
man.
probably not be
Yeah.
good
A little
one.
insensitive, yeah.
What was the longest one with the most words?
Hell freezes over, maybe?
There were two of them, Jack Be Nimble or Hell Freezes Over.
I'm going to
I
do
like
Jack B. Nimble. Yeah.
Guy will get points, but with how it's going, it seems like that would be
Yeah.
No, that was incorrect. Do you want to take another stab?
Jack
Since
be
you both
nimble,
chose the same?
Jack be whipped. Does he get whipped in the next one or something?
The other ones were Jack Attack, Jackzilla, or Hell Freezes Over.
Oh, Jackzilla would be my next one.
Hell freezes over.
Jackzilla is the correct answer.
God, was he gonna turn into like a ape or
I
something?
don't know. I Godzilla maybe, but yeah, I don't know. That would have
Kaiju.
been really interesting. Maybe he would change different forms
Do you
and not just
think
be a
did
snowman.
2 get a worse
Yeesh.
review? I know the 2 was worse. How like this one was bad. Like how bad do you think 2 was?
I don't know. We'll compare after we get to that portion of the trivia.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right.
Next question: how many times did it snow during the shoot?
Like real snow?
Yeah,
Zero.
snow.
Zero.
That's correct. Yeah, yeah. We kind of already touched on that, but yeah, that's why they had to use fake snow and then even faker snow for when they were making snowmen at the beginning of the movie for some
Really
reason.
fake
Yeah,
snow.
the guy who
Yeah.
got killed, he was concealing his snowman, right? Did we ever see what was under there?
No,
You
I
think
kept
they
looking for it, but
Oh,
every
yeah,
time they
you're
passed
right.
it,
would
it was
like
still
do
covered
that,
up.
right? Like they
Yeah.
made it
I
like a
thought that
big
would lead
thing in
into
the
something where
beginning,
Jack Frost would,
or would
take
be
over whatever
him.
that is.
Yeah,
That's a missed
Yeah,
opportunity for sure. Yeah.
God dang it! What were they doing?
I
making bad choices.
I would love like a behind the scenes like hour like of like talking to the director and the people on like just the movie, how it was made. Like
probably YouTube some of it.
I'm sure there's something like that. Yeah. All right. How we doing on points?
I am up 5-3.
This one will be 10 points.
This. How about we make this one worth 2?
Sure.
Maybe tie it up.
Oh, that's I want to tie with CJ.
And you know what? I'll even let you go second, Cam. So, what is the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter score in percentage closest without going over?
No.
CJ, since you're
we're
going to
say it out at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Is this Rotten Tomatoes?
If you don't want the advantage.
Is it? No, I don't want the advantage.
The
That's
critic
not fun.
score.
Is it the critic score?
The critic score on Rotten Tomatoes.
The critic score
Out of 100.
All right.
Okay.
Wait,
right,
you say
wanna say
3,
it?
2, 1, and we both say it.
Ready? 3,
so.
2, 1.
14.
17? Ooh.
We're tied up, Cam. You were closest, at least, without going over.
Dang.
What was it?
It was 16%. CJ, you were very close, but you were over.
Yeah.
All right.
Tiebreaker with a Jack Frost original question. I'm just kidding.
The dead one?
The dad one.
The dead one, yeah. This one came before that one, I think, actually. I'm not sure.
No, it's weird. I actually looked it up year after.
It was a year this one was a year before the dead one.
Right.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Like, how's that work with copyright?
Yeah.
Like, literally
It's
the
weird.
same name.
I wonder
a
if-
year later.
I wonder if Jack Frost is like public IP where you can't, like, that's such an old.
Is a Jack Frost the actual character, though? Like,
Yeah, probably. I have to say.
was the original,
even a
like,
character?
I'm Hard Rock, I'm
know.
Coco, I'm Joe, you know that thing?
Jack Frost.
Like, is there a Jack Frost?
Probably.
I don't actually know of a Jack Frost character, unless there is one, but I feel like it's more obscure if there
I wonder
is
if it was
one.
just created from this, but anyway.
Yeah, maybe this is the origination of Jack Frost.
I'll have to look it up later.
There's no way.
No, you don't think so?
No, I absolutely do not think so.
I'm just going to disagree with you because
In the
I want
Dead
to.
Dad one, is his name literally Jack Frost
Yes.
as well?
Yes, the movie's
So
Jack
on the nose.
Frost. And it's a year
They're both
later. That's
named
why I'm
Jack
saying.
Frost.
There were movies called Jack Frost before these two movies. I
No, I'm sure there
100%.
were. Yeah, I know. I'm just joking.
No, there never was. The Inception was this movie.
Was this movie?
Yeah.
All right. Here's the tiebreaker question.
Jackie Frost.
We'll do it the same way, just closest though this time. What is the audience score on Rotten Tomatoes? Just closest, not closest without going over.
Okay, I've got my number.
Got it? Both got
All
it?
right, yeah, give me a
All right.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
40.
22. Oh, given
You said 40 and we got 22?
Yeah.
Well, Cam is actually close. Wait. Oh shit. You're literally equidistant away from it. Shit.
Whoa, you're kidding. What's the score?
So 31 is the score.
Wow.
You're both 9 away from it.
Dang.
Wait, what?
So
One more question. One more
well,
question.
let me look up Jack Frost 2.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's do those ones.
We're doing the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter score.
Okay.
What does
Just
that
closest.
The critics.
mean? Oh, that's
The critic score on Rotten Tomatoes for Jack Frost 2: Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman.
So many words.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
19. Oh, 9 or 19.
Cameron's our winner.
Hey, what was it? 12?
0.
What? Wait, like there are actual reviews, and it got a 0.
That's correct. There are only 6 reviews, but apparently they're all 0.
Oh my god!
Incredible.
What's the audience
Yeah, what's the
score?
audience score?
29%. So pretty
Wow.
pretty
I'd
close
say
to
22.
the other one.
Okay.
Man,
Dang.
Yeah.
could you indulge me? Maybe is there a gross amount of money made on this film at all?
Jeez.
Like, and was it in theaters?
On the original
$6.
one?
Yeah, was it in theaters? You think
No, it was direct to video.
it was direct to video?
Yeah. I
Man,
have to
can you
assume so.
just? I wonder who is the best direct to video actor ever. Like, just was in like direct to video ones only.
I know that like there's a bunch of like the Hallmark movies. People make like a killer on
good
those.
amount of money?
Yeah.
I can imagine a lot of people watch.
Oh,
those.
I guess
They
it
put
was
out
released
so
in
many.
theaters.
It
Oh,
was
wait,
in
no.
theaters?
This is the other one. Sorry.
Oh, the other Jack
Dead
Frost one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, specify.
I wonder what that one did. I like it, but I don't think it did too good in the ratings.
No,
wise.
it was a giant flop.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
That's the one that just showed up for me. That one lost a lot of money. Let's see.
Man, can
Jack
you
Frost.
imagine?
Poor Michael Keaton.
Yeah, I know, right? I was gonna say Like, Michael Keaton's a great actor.
Yeah.
Was he in Birdman? Was it Birdman?
Birdman.
You ever watch that one?
I love that
It's like one
one
simultaneous
shot.
stream, right?
Yeah, one continuous shot.
But it's not.
No,
right?
there's tricks, but yeah,
But it's so
meant
cool.
to look like that. Yeah,
I've never. Oh, I might have to go home and watch that.
that movie's great.
So cool.
Yeah.
I love cinematography.
Cinematography.
Like stuff. Like when they, man, that one was.
I can't find any money information about that
That's
movie.
all good. I appreciate.
They've scrubbed it from the internet.
Right. They don't want anyone to know how much they
embarrassing.
lost.
Maybe they didn't make any.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably not.
but yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's time for our ratings then.
Which movie are we rating, by the way?
This one, this one,
Jack Frost. Dead Dad.
Jack Frost, 1987.
I'll
Not
give
that-
both to you.
Sure,
Wait, what was that
All right.
one? Wait, hit that one more time.
you've heard this before.
Oh, that's awesome. I
Thank
don't
you.
remember that at all.
Thank you.
How was it so quiet?
All right,
though?
Cam.
Eddie
On
Wolfram
a scale of
original.
1 to 10, what would you rate Jack Frost for you? And then if you want to do the Dead Dad one too, go for it.
Ratings are so hard because you give a rating, but then like, is it really
You take a rating.
even like accurate? You know what I mean? Like I don't. I always give a rating on something, but I never feel
Take a rating.
confident on. I don't take a rating. I give a rating.
Yeah, you take one.
What do you do with it? Then you take it.
You give a rating, you take a rating.
Okay.
You take the rating. Yeah.
Okay, I'm giving a rating. It's a solid 2.
Yep. All right.
2 is
Okay.
2 is the rating on that one, and
Yep.
this is the I was just rating the one we were supposed to watch, and the Dead Dad one, solely based off on nostalgia. I don't remember any of it. I just remember a snowplow
Campbell soup.
and some death and some soup, and
Yeah,
then
and for
him
Campbell's.
and then him being gone on the floor. That was sad. I give that one a 7 just based on my happiness of
Nostalgia.
that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, CJ. And then before you go, CJ, I just want you to remember how much you laughed and loved talking about the movie. on
Wait,
this
no,
show.
he did
not
he did
laugh.
enjoy it. He was
It's bad.
he was very passionate today. I don't know what he's been drinking in the water or
It
whatnot.
sucks.
I mean, you left on the show is all I'm saying. Talking about it. You have fun.
Because I'm with 2 of my best pals. That's why. Yeah, no, I'm in the hand-holding club. This gets a 2. This movie,
No,
this movie
no,
sucks.
wrong.
Wait, what's the hand only club?
The hand-holding club.
Oh, the hand holding club.
'Cause we
That's
gave
what
it the
you
same
said.
rating.
Got that. Oh, you want to hold hands? All right, there we go.
Oh.
Look at that. Yeah, 2. Wait, count of 3. You're gonna do a countdown again. We're gonna guess your score.
Oh,
And-
this is fun.
I know. I
Okay.
like fun things, right?
Well, I'm not sure what mine is yet. Hold
Oh,
on.
wait, hold on. Man, you mean you didn't like watch the movie, analyze for an hour, write down notes, and then give your score then?
I
It's
actually
getting
did write down notes, but
one of the points is for them naming the town Snowminton. That's why it's getting a 2.
and how many points did you give it for the kid putting antifreeze in the?
That got negative,
Swap.
and I think the other point was from the sled decapitation. Those are the 2 points it got.
Great. All right, I got my score.
Oh man.
Ready?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We're all going to say it at the same time.
You do a 3, 2, 1. I just love this. It's great.
3, 2,
Okay.
1, and then the rating?
Yes.
And then, yeah, the next
It's like
one is
rock,
the rating.
paper, scissors,
Okay,
shoot.
got it. Okay.
Okay.
What can
Wait,
this
can
gonna
we
be
also play
indecipherable
rock,
for
paper,
the
scissors as we
listener.
do it?
Jeez.
Okay.
That's too many. My brain can't handle
Okay,
it.
I'm
Too
gonna
many
beat you
things.
then.
No.
Okay, you go. Say
right.
numbers.
3, 2, 1,
5.
5. Oh man, we're hand holding again.
Yeah, you guessed it right.
What was
No,
it?
I said 4.
Yeah, didn't you say 4?
I say 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you both said 5.
Oh wait,
yeah.
no, I said 4. Okay, why?
Yeah. What points is it getting? The
Are you
one-liners?
okay? Is things okay at
Yeah.
home and whatnot? Is your sanity still with you? Or
I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I did expect it to be pretty bad, so at least I kind of knew what I was in for. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it more than that. I didn't remember. I mean, they probably cut out the snowman rape part in the WGN rebroadcasting of it when I watched it when I was younger. But also that wasn't gratuitous or anything. It was just like a wink and a jokey way of doing it, I guess. But that got negative points for that. But I did think the antifreeze reveal was funny. Like, I was like, seriously? Like, I don't know. I just thought it was cute. And a bunch of the one-liners
It was
funny
cute.
too. Yeah, it was cute.
I always think horror movies with cute is just the two things that come to mind.
Not in like the little, like a small dog sense, but in like a wink and a nod kind of. This
That's
is
so
obviously
funny.
meant to be stupid kind of way.
No.
Oh, it was stupid, all right.
How, I would have just loved like someone just got a big ass blowtorch and just like
That would have been fun.
That would have been fun.
melted him. Oh, I guess-
Maybe in Jack Frost too.
They did,
Revenge of the Killer Mutant Snowman.
So long. It's so stupid. They did for sure. I know we joked about them reusing the sets. There's a scene where the priest goes down in the basement of this like place and turns on the big
furnace?
boiler,
Yeah.
the furnace. They for sure reused that footage. It is the exact same footage. He does it twice for some reason. They needed to turn it
Oh,
up
I
again.
missed that.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
wouldn't
the
they
exact
use the
thing.
same thing because it was the same area?
I don't. Well, one, it's already on, so I don't understand why he needed to do the exact same thing again. But no, he walks in the same exact path, pats the boiler like on the side to be like, I don't know, good job or something. It's the exact same. It's the exact
I'm
same.
pretty sure that same scene was
see that.
also used in the Disney film
The Dead Dad one.
Half Court Miracle. You remember seeing that one?
Yeah.
Where they
it
just
lasts,
had
the
enough.
oil lasts.
I'm pretty sure that same furnace was in that one as well.
Another holiday movie.
Yeah.
That is a great. Did I do that one on here?
No, we didn't do
so.
it.
Yeah.
I think that was like a maybe next time kind of thing, but then we shifted formats a little bit.
There is a distinct lack of Hanukkah themed stuff in here. You know,
we have in past years worked with you to bring Hanukkah themed
why?
movies
Because
to
I'm
here.
Jewish. Well,
Yes.
You
I
chose
want
the
you
movie.
I know you're right. I want you to get a goyim, a non-Jew on here to do a Jewish one.
Okay.
Great. I'm sure we'll do great justice to it.
I'd love to hear that. We wouldn't even know what was going on. Gefilte fish, what's that?
From Rush Hour.
They're really. You're right. How'd you know?
Wow.
Love that movie.
All right, we got to wrap it up.
He
Cam, thank
hates
you for
us.
joining us.
It's okay. Yeah, you're. I
No,
guess
that is not true.
I know. You know, I'm kidding.
Thank you for trying to watch this.
Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad I found it
yeah.
on Tubi. That's when you know it's bad.
Oh, yeah.
When it's
on Amazon
free
Prime.
On
That's
Tubi.
where
It's
I
on
You have to
Amazon
pay-
Prime too, and like Paramount Plus.
They probably just sold the rights to anyone who wanted it.
For
Any
free,
of
but-
any words of wisdom here at the end of the show?
words of wisdom?
Or anything you want to say to the people, the fine overtalkers?
Hug the people you love and have a great holiday.
I love that.
How's that sound?
that's great.
Sounds great.
Sounds great.
And you. I'm just kidding. You take
Nope.
that out.
CJ,
No.
I'll believe it.
Cool.
what do we got?
You can follow us on all the things at Overtalking Pod. That's Overtalking POD. We're on Facebook. We're on the Instagrams. We're on all the social media apps. We're on TikTok. This will be 2 weeks ago. I put out a bunch of videos about our beloved Citizen Kane episode. Go watch those. I was so glad to share the Orson Welles commercial with Ken and Steve for the very first time.
So good. Oh my God.
If people don't know what I'm talking about, go check our Instagram. It is worth a watch.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
Email us at overtalkabout@gmail.com. Go to our website, overtalkabout.party.
Yes. Oh no, they're here. The Overtalking Overlords have just Alex Maxed their way into the studio. They are, of course, our guests. The otherworldly, shape-shifting now, I guess.
Sure.
Apparitions of landlords who show up at the end of every episode to remind you, if you like the show, please go on Apple Podcasts and rate and review there. And then you can review on, just rate on Spotify.
Which is a new thing.
And
but
that
only on
helps
the
us
mobile
out.
app for some reason.
Yeah. Well, do it. Maybe we'll be in next year's Wrapped for you.
I love
Or,
Magic Mind.
Yeah. Magic Mind's great too. Not sponsoring this episode, but
Showed up
pretty
on
good.
a couple of people's Spotify Wrapped. Really appreciate anyone out there listening.
yeah.
I got my podcast stats. I don't use Spotify because everyone should be using Pocket Cast to listen to their podcasts because it's the superior application. And I listened to podcasts for a total of over 40 days this year.
That is wild.
Oh, I had my music was 65 days. That's
Hey.
You got 40 days of
40 days of podcasts.
Oh my god, that's like about a lot.
Yep,
A lot.
that's a lot.
Does that adjust for the 1.5 speed that you're listening into?
I don't know.
Is that what you listen to it at always?
Yep, pretty much.
I do the same. For the pod.
That's it. Do those things. Also, we spend our money advertising if we help each other, friend, and spread the word and the cheer. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you. And as we always say, I was just asking you for a cigarette.
So stupid.
Say bye, CJ.
Bye.
This episode of the Overtalking Podcast was produced by Ken and CJ, edited by CJ. This week's special guest was Cameron. Music by Justin Peters. Logo by Nate Richards. Check out Nate's work on Instagram at Nate Richards Designs.